Hey, hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you guys are doing well today. This is likely going to be, it's definitely going to be the final episode for Liz, our Warlock, at least for the time being. Once the game gets closer to release, I'll probably make a poll on Twitter or something, and we can revive one of our characters from early access and continue their story. I believe this is the last of the encounters of the Underdark. I think I've been everywhere. Maybe I can go here. Maybe that just branches out as we continue forward. I checked up here, couldn't venture into anything, and we went everywhere on the open world map, so I don't feel like I could have missed out on too awful much. Although there was one fight with a particular group of teleporting spiders that I avoided intentionally. So, these are dwarven slavers here to look for a slave. We don't like that. So we're gonna kill him. And I want to do just one more combat encounter on good old Liz before we get out of here. First strike is a miss, unfortunately. These guys are pretty beefy. They do have a lot of health. So we're going to try to do this the smartest way possible, which is holding the high ground as that guy takes 15 damage on his way back down. We're also going to cast a tier 2 bless on everyone here, helping them land attacks versus our adversaries. And we end Shadowheart's turn. You may have noticed what that guy just did, which was resurrect all the dead corpses on the ground to bring them back to life to try to come after us. Larian, the one we pushed off of the top, does heal up a little bit. Astarion looks behind him, sees a dwarf in the next room, fires off a sneak attack with his bow, and then runs up for an offhand strike, dealing a lot of damage for one turn, especially when you consider it was our first one. We're gonna bring Liz up closer to Shadowheart, see if she can potentially... Looks like path is going to be interrupted there. This should work. All right, we're just going to have Liz shooting at people on the low ground as they're trying to make their way up here. Holvik casts invisibility to remove himself from Astarion's sight, but then also does an attack and doesn't become uninvisible. Action surge being used by novice Garmor as he gets his axe ready at hand. Don't know why you would need to action surge that. We are going to cast a shatter in the area that the enemy was in. It looks like it does land. Unfortunately, it hurt Astarion as well, but hey, sometimes you gotta break an egg to make an omelet or something. From the high ground, we're just going to cast some cantrips from our cleric Shadowheart down onto those on the low ground, just to see if we could deal any extra damage while they're trying to make their way up here. Ooh, looks like they have a decent amount of movement. One has made it up to the high ground and deals 9 damage to Shadowheart. Gek Cole, a slave hunter, uses Mirror Image and Misty Step to move along the top of the structure here. We are going to move Liz back and just cast an Eldritch Blast on this guy that moved up. That's going to deal 13 damage. It should have killed him if fall damage from fucking Eldritch Blast was calculated. But as we've talked about a lot, it is not calculated. He is going to take a while to get back up to us, though. After being hit by Gale's spell, Holvik is once again visible. And you just see Astarion take both blades and shove him into the sides of the neck of Hovil as he falls to the ground. Then Astarion focuses attention on the dwarf on the balcony, but moves just so he's out of sight of the enemy. Novice Garmor, with his axe in hand, starts to make his way up the structure. Let's move Gale up and do a grease underneath this guy. Didn't mean for it to catch on fire. I was actually trying to impede him from moving up, but Nothing ever goes perfectly. Looks like they might just run through it anyway and take some fire damage, though. As this reanimated corpse makes his way up the rope net, he does move to the left this time. Perhaps that fire enough to deter them of all funneling into this building. Which is surprising, actually. Shadowheart is going to maintain her positioning, but do you have to concentrate on mirror image? It's an action and a spell slot. Not a concentration though, right? So we can keep Bless. Fuck yes! Okay, so she's actually gonna become really tanky to try to hold this line as best as she can. We do see a reanimated corpse coming up from the beach. Blindness has been struck upon us. And it looks like the reanimated corpses are moving up the net to the west. What would it take? Let's just try it. Let's try to get an Eldritch Blast on this guy. Move straight up to the edge. 4%. Would have been a pretty lucky roll. Would have been a pretty lucky roll. Not enough movement to do that. We're going to step out here. Fire off a sneak attack. It's going to be a critical miss, but it did get rid of one of the illusions. Then I am going to move to the left and sneak. So hopefully they don't know where Astarion is inside of that room. We just saw someone use invisibility on the ground. As Novice Grandmore makes his way up to the top, he is going to take an attack of opportunity from Liz. I didn't realize my positioning there was so poor, though. What is this push chance? Not good. We're going to do a Magic Missile Tier 2 on Novice Garmore. All of those hit, of course. It's Magic Mirror. If one of these guys can push, it'll kill Liz. Luckily, that one used Slam. Whatever Slam is, it wasn't a push. Or it missed. May have gotten really greedy with Liz's last attack. Okay, Shadowheart. Trying to hold the line here. She's going to start with the push on the reanimated corpse in front of Liz. It's going to hit the ground, do 13 damage, and land on top of Lurgan. Wait, was he the one in stealth? If so, that would be incredible. We're then going to go for a swing on Novice Garmore. That's going to deal 7 damage total as the reanimated corpse tries to make its way back up to the top of this structure. Mirror image being cast again. This guy trying to be super duper durable here. One of the reanimated corpses makes it across into the next room, but does not see Gale. We are going to try to jump over. I guess, is that their way of telling me the jump didn't work? We're going to try to jump over this group of enemies, do an Eldritch Blast on the reanimated corpse, knocking him off of the high ground. And again, probably would have killed him if he actually took damage there. Astarion in the next room is going to walk right up behind this reanimated corpse, draw his daggers out, stab them right into the back of the enemy, and then sink back into the shadows. Covering the flank really, really well there, actually. We now see Gale ready and poised to attack. He is going to do a Magic Missile, 1 into the back of Novice Garmore, and then 2 into the reanimated corpse in front of it. With the remainder of his turn, let's try the push. It was successful! And the crowd goes wild! All right, a reanimated corpse is making its way up. This one is pissed at Gale for knocking him down. More scurry along the beach at the bottom. Still inflicted by blind, it seems. I was going to try to do some attacks with Shadowheart, but instead we are going to just try to heal up Liz and make sure she stays strong through the remainder of the fight. And then just hold our ground. This guy's good. Yeah, exactly. Gonna make his way up to us, no problem. Am I still... It looks like Blinded just passed as well. But Get Call, once again, immediately reapplies it. It looks like we need to do some assassinating on Astarion right now. So let's move up to the left of this guy. Let's try a shove. He goes off the top, onto the bottom, taking 24 damage. And then we are going to fire off a sneak attack arrow at the dwarf as he lies on the ground. It's gonna miss, but it removed one of the clones. Huge play, huge play, huge play! Eldritch Blast on the reanimated corpse next to Liz. It takes its head off. It didn't even know what hit it. Now, Gale with the remainder of his turn is going to... best bet might just be to Ray of Frost and hope this thing falls down. Then he can push it. Reanimated corpse still scurrying across the beach, trying to make its way back up to us. We see a small congregation of dwarves now on the beach as we've continued to hold the high ground and keep them away from us. Shadowheart's turn is here. She's still blinded, but she's going to go for it. 90% chance to hit, that said. It does miss. Gek Cole slowly getting to his feet after being pushed off of that ledge. Not able to cast blindness on Shadowheart anymore. Tries a ray of poison against Astarion, but it does miss. Bane being used by the dwarven cleric, making his way up the structure. Astarion takes aim, fires another shot. This one does land. Critical hit, 20 damage. Even with 2 of the mirror images up, it didn't matter. Now, he's going to sneak. Liz, once again, focusing her damage, this time on the reanimated corpse next to her. Another Eldritch Blast just completely caves in its chest as it falls down against the rock. And she takes another sip of a potion. Remember not to get too close to the edge there. Don't want to learn that lesson the hard way. Mage Hand gets summoned on the low ground by Gale, and he just takes a couple steps back and tries to lower himself into the shadows. I wanted Mage Hand to be a distraction, or we can use it to potentially push someone off the wall there. I can't tell if it's... Yeah, it's not the invisible one. It just took one hit there. That's okay. It took away that guy's action, so I'm happy with that. Shadowheart, looking at the reanimated corpse that just climbed up, swings her axe with a natty 20, dealing 8 damage to it. The remainder of its health will be taken away on its turn, as she then focuses her attention on Lurgan and tries to push him off of the structure. It works! He takes 12 damage as he falls, and his concentration on Bane has been broken. I don't know what he just did. And it looks like that movement was busted. Astarion, looking down at Lurgan, who just hit the ground, tries to fire off an arrow into his gut, but a dwarf laying on its back is a small target, and it does not connect. Lurgan slowly getting to his feet, shooting a guiding bolt at Astarion for 11 damage. Let's just swing our... There we go. We'll move up to the edge. Gale. I wish I could shadow step. I cannot. We'll have him try to move up and do something. I think all these paths are going to be interrupted. Looks like I can hit the reanimated corpse, so I'm going to do that. Never mind, I moved my cursor a little bit too much. That was my fault. I'm pretty sure I had a shot there. Astarion taking 9 damage from the reanimated corpse as it makes its way over to him, finally connecting with an attack. Shadowheart comes up behind it, hits it for 8 damage to the back, and then pushes it aside trying to get it off of Astarion. Gek Cole, with his 2 remaining mirror images, starts to climb the structure, moving towards Liz and Gale. He goes in for a huge attack, dealing 15 damage, and his multi-attack does not land. Liz stays standing for another turn. She's going to try to jump back away from him and then attempt to connect with an Eldritch Blast. And it works! Sending him back down to the ground. If fall damage was a thing, he would be dead. I did not think that was going to connect. Gale then looks at his target, path interrupted yet again. Maybe I could find the angle. Yeah, we have a little bit of a shot there. It does miss, but removes one of those mirror images. That's what made the shot from Liz so difficult. And the fact that those mirror images are gone should make this a lot easier. Shadowheart reaches down, helps Astarion bank up, and then gives him a quick healing word, just to make sure he keeps he stays on his feet. As she makes her way down to the first rope on the structure, she's basically just there to stop anyone from coming up. Astarion takes aim at Lurgan once again. 55% chance to land, 9 HP remaining. He shoots! And a miss. Although I don't know what his reaction was. Get Cole in range for an Eldritch Blast. We're gonna take it. If we can. If it'll let me. Sometimes you gotta find the right spot. What about this guy? We'll do it on Lurgan instead. The Eldritch Blast connects. His shield just gets thrown away from him as he lands on the ground. Not breathing. Let's drink a potion. We don't know what this guy can do. If you could see him again, do it, my dude. We have a firebolt. 1 mirror image is remaining. This should remove it. It does. And now, calling upon a guiding bolt, Shadowheart throws light at Get Cole for 9 damage. Nicely done. Let's rest one more time. Just in case there's any last-minute interactions. Also, I never decorated my base. Hold on. I just found out you can't place these masks, like, on a slant. I guess that one kind of works. I wanted to display them, you know? Like, set it up against a log and have these maxed out, but every time I try, it always says it's too steep. That kind of sucks. I think it would be really cool to have these just adorned. Oh, well. I guess I won't do that much decorating. Nothing weird? Everything seems fine. Well then, there's only one thing left to do.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Let's see if we can leave on the craft that these guys came in on. Quick save before we do. Once you board the raft, you'll head to the end of early access.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Board and sail into the darkness.
Tiefling, what are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Holy shit, we look amazing. So last time with Sam, I said, oh, he died, it was terrible, blah, 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 blah. We also have the option of saying, hey, I have the Absolutes brand. However, Push him into the water! I wanted to see what the fuck this boat fight would look like. So we're gonna try that. So you would literally have to jump from one side to the other here. That's so cool. We're gonna focus our attention on the scout closest to us with a level 2 magic missile. Enlarge has been used by the Druger novice as he jumps over from his ship to our own. Shadowheart moving up. Goes for a push into the water. And it was successful as another body slowly starts to move downstream away from our ships. We're going to use a cantrip on the scout for 3 damage, and that will be the end of our turn. Astarion takes aim at the scout. Critical miss.
Mortem tuum sum.
A scout moves up to the side of their ship, firing an arrow. Unfortunately for him, it misses. The alchemist of the other boat throws over some kind of bottle that explodes, dealing damage, and a crossbow shot lands true on Liz. She's actually getting pretty hurt here. We're gonna do a charisma hex on the scout in the back. Try to hit it with an eldritch blast as well. Unfortunately, it misses. Now on Gale's turn, we are going to plop down grease under all of these foes. 2 of them go prone, 1 stays standing. Shadowheart is going to use a Cure Wounds on Liz, keeping her healthy in this fight, and a heal on herself as well. One of the scouts slowly stands up and tries to make its way out, but unfortunately falls on the grease yet again. We are going to fire a sneak attack on the scout at the base of the stairs. It's going to land for 9 damage as Astarion continues to try to hold the high ground. An ensnaring arrow used on Gale, which is going to lock him into place. Unfortunately for the scout who shot that arrow, she slips on the stairs from the grease. This is proving very valuable. We are going to see... we are going to see Liz pull back her hand again for another Eldritch Blast, this time aiming for the alchemist who threw the concoction at her. 64% chance to land on his back. It does, sending him flying off of the ship into the water. Gale is going to put more grease onto the enemy ship. It looks like it hasn't tripped up anyone yet. We can try a cantrip on the guy that's been knocked down. It is going to land for 5 damage from Shadowheart. Whoa. Okay. They both got knocked off and they died? Is that what just happened? Okay, sneak attack didn't work. I'm not gonna shadow step yet. I'm gonna hold my ground. Well, you're not in the combat order anymore. Can you just res Liz? Dude, it sucks we lost half of our party. And then go to camp and end the day. Fast travel, leave camp. Hey, we're back! That was a little cheesy. We're gonna magic missile all 3 shots on the scout closest to us. He has 2 HP remaining. God damn it! This time, she's... this time Gale went back. Okay. So, I'm guessing they just send someone back with the... Yo, Rezer. Invalid target. Oh, yeah, this is super duper bugged, my dude. This is the super duper bug right here. she's back. Kind of. Okay, we will consume some healing and then leave camp. She immediately died. Oh God! Everyone's dead! Everyone's no! End this. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck! Land your guiding bolt, damn it! Oh my God, get over there. If she can live this turn. She might be dead. Well, that's a big miss. He can attack again, can't he? Okay, I guess not. Okay, I don't want to fucking wipe my party on the last fight, dude. Do you know how bad that would feel? Do we have any more big potions? I don't guess so. How's this shove looking? I can't shove, we're just gonna swing. Good damage. Oh my God! Push him into the water.
Through you.
Oh my God. We are going to cast Shatter on these two that are grouped up on the rail. Not bad damage being used there at all. As Gale holds his ground, let's try another push. 10%, what about Eldritch Blast? 36. If we jump back, Eldritch Blast will have a higher chance. 60%. Looks like he was knocked back, but not off the ship. Asterian's gonna turn to his left, try to shove this guy off. It does not work. He then puts himself in a cloud. Hoping to use that for safety. As we lose her again!
Power
push him into the water! Come on. Oh, come on! Oh, feels so bad. Critical miss, too. Oh, I did the ranged attack. No attack of opportunity. That was a miss, luckily. Critical miss, love to see it. Oh, God damn it. Liz is dead, Shadowheart's alive. We're gonna do a healing word on Liz. Invalid target. Excuse me?
Take your...
She might get to go next turn. I kind of want to jump over to the other side. All of my attacks have a really low chance of landing. We're going to wait here for now. Liz is going to jump away from this dude. Then Eldritch Blast him back. Fuck! Push him into the water.
Through you.
God damn it! Push him into the water.
Courses through you.
Yes! Finally! Why wouldn't she go first in the turn order, though? Oh my God, it's a miracle. Yo, do I got any bullshit I can just start hucking over there? Hold on. Yeah, let's throw this alchemist fire. Fuck these two scouts, dude. Yeah, just deal with that, dude. Good luck. Gale is going to shatter these three. Looks like this one might be trying to jump over. Indeed it is. 10 damage on Liz. The scouts trying to figure out what to do with all that fire. Shooting off an explosive arrow at Asterion. We see Shadowheart move up. Try to push the dwarf off. She is successful. She's then going to dash away. There it is, god damn it. Did we pass? We didn't just die. That one could have done it. All right, Eldritch Blast at the scout. And a potion. And then I don't know where to go. Please don't. Please don't shoot anyone off. Critical hit, that's fine. Do as much damage as you want. That's okay. What would happen if I put a blind here? Looks like the hit detection might be a little weird. Yeah, it sucks. Obviously, I was hoping to smoke the area around those guys. We're going to do a tier 2 magic missile. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, all of it on the scout. Get that scout out of there. She took 4 damage from the fire. No attack of opportunity because we have our ranged weapon out, I'm assuming. Shadowheart is jumping over. We're just gonna swing from here. Hopefully not as appealing of a target to push off. Ah! Okay, she's the only one back. It's okay. You fucking... I don't know where that guy went, and I don't know why that missed, but it did. Oh, he jumped over here. No! How is this happening again? Push him off. Kill him. He can't do it. He can't do it. He's blurred. He can't knock. He won't. He won't. Oh my god! Push him! No! No! Not like this! No! Oh yeah, go over there. Who cares? I literally thought he was pulling out a fishing rod. I'm not kidding. No! Please! Oh my god. What the fuck? Potion. Do anything. Do we have any big potions left? We have one. Drink it. Charm person? He won't attack him now, right? Oh my fucking god. Send this guy flying, dude. First try!
As you cross the dark water, you remember your capture and infection, your harrowing escape from hell, and the constant threat of becoming a mind flayer yourself. Your search for a healer brought you to a druid's grove and the refugees sheltering there. You remember their gratitude when you stood by them. A hag promised she could extract the parasite inside you. But she couldn't break its magic protection. One evening, a devil came courting, insisting that a cure was impossible. He said he'd come again, soon enough.
Oh shit.
But he wasn't your only visitor. You remember the fear, the soothing words of the figure in your dreams, and the powers you gained the next day. Your reverie is interrupted by an underground fortress appearing in front of you. The symbol of the Absolute is clear, even in the dark.
Good thing we're branded.
You need answers. What game are the Mind Flayers playing? Is there even a cure? What are they doing at Moonrise Towers? And why are they looking for you? Amid this flurry of questions, you feel something else deep inside you. A hunger, a lust for blood. Soon.
Soon.
All right, so I want you to clean up all of this, okay? Gargoyle with a good curse over there. Explosive, explosive, and then over the... Oh, I'm sorry. This is the end of the early access content. We are still under development behind me here, so you can't go through. But congratulations, very well done on getting here. And in the name of everybody at Larian Studios, I would like to thank you for supporting us in early access. Now, we take community feedback very seriously, so I would like to invite you to go to our community forums or go to the review pages on the store where you bought the game and let us know what you thought of your experience so that we can learn from it and use it to improve the game.
Quit your yapping. Let's get going.
All right, so I gotta go back together with this man here, continue to develop the game, but see you soon, because we'll have much more content for you as we continue to integrate feedback and so forth. Yeah. You want to sing the song, right? All right, let's do it. Row, row, row your boat gently down the lake. Merkel and Ball and Lovey Lord Bing.
Why are they walking so slow? Probably because there's not an exit there. Well, that was our second playthrough of the launch of the early access. So I certainly do hope you guys enjoy it. At this point, I've experienced every class in the game, although we just streamed the Ranger and we didn't finish the game with it. We've been able to dibble and dabble with all kinds of different builds, and it's been super fun. Actually, I really enjoyed Warlock. I think you guys were spot on with that recommendation. There is a patch coming out soon, which is going to change some story stuff. However, I think I'm going to wait for some more classes to be announced, or either a significant portion of the game to be added, like another chapter or something, before I take a look at it again. I want to thank you guys so very much for the support that you've shown for it. I know this particular series didn't get very many views so far, but I've enjoyed making every single moment of it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon.